So we've got some exciting information about Life by You that's been cropping up. Obviously, it was kind of sad, kind of good news that they postponed the early access, but already we've seen this as a good thing because we're already seeing some really great improvements to the game. First thing I want to mention is the UI, okay? I always thought the original UI was fine, but it is obviously very disjointed and it's not really a consistent theme when they first showed it to us. Like how the icons on the bottom in the middle are like yellow, but then the ones on the edge are like a dark purple. It was very different. And then they updated it so the icons had like a purple thing around them that was light, but then the ones on the sides were like a dark purple, and it was still a bit weird, especially with the yellow of the icons. I also think the icons in the middle look very kind of like low res and very inconsistent. The updated version, however, is so much better. You can see, okay, already it's unified. It's one long bar, which I think was a great move, and I'm very happy that they did it. The icons as well, they actually suit the theme now. They're not like bright yellow and really in your face. They actually match the theme, and they're actually really clear. They look more flat, which I think is a good thing because it's easier to decipher what they are. I just realized I've been looking in my camera, but I'm actually using my webcam today. So if I've been looking above you for the first half of the video, no, you know why. I'm sorry. Just bad habits. Anyway, as well as having better icons, better UIs, better color scheme. Okay, maybe this was me being like a little bit pedantic, but one thing that really annoyed me, okay, about the old UI, you know, like at the bottom, okay, the icon for the water on the right has like a blue blob, but the rest of them were yellow. That really bugged me because it's like, why are they yellow, but this one random icon has a bit of blue in it? Like, it did boil my piss a little bit, but they've actually found a way now to make the thirst need actually fit the color scheme, and I'm very, very happy that they've done that. It feels a lot more harmonious. So this is really, really excellent. Another thing that they showed off is that you can buy a car now from a, what do you call a car shop? A garage. Sorry, a garage. Anyway, we have car shops, and they also spoke about how you can have multiple vehicle ownership, but you can set a preferred vehicle. They also showed off how you could like gift somebody a car. The first thing that came to my mind when I saw this was doing some kind of sugar daddy let's play. Seeing how many men we could use in order to steal all of their money. Am I a sugar baby in real life? Absolutely not. Do I condone sugar baby behavior? Absolutely. Gotta get it where you can. And in Life by You, you can, which is always good. I will admit though, one thing that I find a little bit funny is how tiny and like miniature the cars are in comparison to the size of the roads and the size of the characters. I don't know if this is something that they're gonna change. I just think like they look cute. They look like little toy cars, but like they stick out like a sore thumb. But we're gonna have to wait. It's not like the end of the world if they don't sort it out, but I think it's funny. Now, even more exciting news, we actually got shown a view of the entire town because we haven't had like a full tour, and today's a full tour. I'm not gonna lie, like this left half of the town looks very empty and barren. I don't know if they're gonna add more and more buildings when it comes to the early access release. If they don't, I will be populating it with more buildings myself because it looks a little bit empty. Now, one thing they mentioned is a tour bus, and you can see the tour bus right here. My theory is that tour bus come in so that your characters can be exposed to like new people, because if you're living in like a small isolated town, you're probably going to be seeing the same people every single day. So I guess the game's answer to like showing you new characters to interact with is to have tourists come into the town, which I think is, to be fair, okay, it's a lot more realistic than just having randomly generated townies pop up. So I actually quite like it. But more excitingly, they said for the tourists, there will be a seaside souvenir shop next to the beach. Not gonna lie, like the shop looks a bit empty right now. I'm assuming that they just haven't completed it yet because it's like proper bare and empty. I'm sure when it's out there, like, you know, make it look better. But at its foundation, it seems a souvenir shop exists in the game. They showed us also some other buildings, you know, things that we've already seen before. Okay, like office buildings, a hair salon, shops, the gym, blah, blah, blah. But they then showed us a sneak peek of a boutique hotel. So it looks like hotels will be a thing in the game. This is where where the people who come in the tour buses will come to stay, although we don't know if you can actually stay in the hotel yourself. See, this is a question that they haven't really spoken about yet, maybe because they don't even know the answer at this stage. I want to know like if you can visit other people's towns, because obviously looking back at The Sims 3, because this is basically The Sims 3 2.0, one of the most annoying things about The Sims 3 is that you couldn't visit other worlds, whereas, you know, in The Sims 4 you can, even though it has a closed world system. Being able to visit different towns in Life by You and stay in a hotel on holiday, that would be cool. That would be really cool, but we don't know if actually you could use it at this stage or if it's just the people who come in on the tour buses. Also, like, we don't know if you can work in a hotel, because that would be fun, or even like manage your own hotel. That would probably be DLC, to be fair. But I think it's exciting. I've always been like a community lot player, always, and I find the community lot gameplay really exciting. I get really bored if my characters are always in like the same household. It's a bit, you know, I get cabin fever in real life. Like, I can't deal with it, so I can't deal with it with my Sims either. And yes, I am calling them Sims. I think even if, okay, are we calling them humans? Whatever we're calling them, I'm just going to call them Sims because that's just the way it's ingrained in my brain. I'm sorry. I think it's really exciting that they've shown us all these different lots. They also showed off this more like secluded area of the town, which is quite cute. And they also showed off another boutique hotel, which is the yellow building here. So I can see massage chairs over here, a reception desk, a kitchen space with a restaurant area. I can't see any like hotel rooms. What are we doing? We sleeping in the, are we sleeping, I don't know, in the lobby on the sofa? Where are we sleeping? There's no beds. Although another exciting thing that may have been missed is we have a curved fence. It's like a curvy fence. It's not a straight line. That's really exciting for builders. Also, we have a bus stop. I don't know if the bus stop is functional, but there is a bus stop, whether it's decorative or not. I hope it's not decorative. It would be cool if it could work. Imagine if the game included public transport. They'd probably do it as DLC, wouldn't they? But wouldn't that be cool? They also like very briefly showed us this office for like a millisecond, so we're just gonna have to pause on it. I do notice a mailbox. Don't know if that's functional or if it's just decorative. They haven't really shown us any gameplay of working in an office yet, really, so we don't know how it's going to be, but obviously there's going to be work tasks to do. In fact, at the top left there's an objective that says complete the workday, go to work and do work tasks 5 out of 6. So I don't know if work in the game will be like you have to be there between 9 and 5, or if it's just like go to work, do your tasks and go home. Oh, hello, Whiny Brit. Nope, sorry, we're not watching the Barbie Let's Play right now. Sorry, Whiny Brit. This is not your time to shine. Her Let's Plays are bloody hilarious, but this is a Life by You video. Gotta stay professional. Anyway, like, are you going to be able to just go to work and just complete your tasks and go home, or are you there for a set time? I mean, it's very progressive to just go to work. And this is, okay, bit of a tangent. One of the main reasons why I became a YouTuber, I hate this whole thing of like, you have to stay at work between 9 and 5. Like, if I finish all of my tasks by, you know, 1 p.m, why do I have to stay for another 4 hours? All I'm going to do is pretend to be busy. I'm not actually going to do anything. You know, I like being a YouTuber because I can work like 3 days where I work like, you know, 12-hour days, and then I don't have to do any work for the rest of the week because I'm done, because I did it all in 3 days. Like, that's why I like being self-employed. Also, they haven't mentioned if you're going to be able to do working from home or not. I hope that'll be a thing. I have lots of questions and I'm excited to see how they progress. Also, something I just caught, we got a bloody swingy bench. I've been gagging for one of those in The Sims. I hope it's actually functional. But the thing I think I'm like most excited about is the UI changes, because I think the UI looks a lot better now, a lot more unified. It's a lot easier on the eyes. I am being a little bit pedantic, but I do think that they could make it like slightly smaller, if you know what I mean, just so it's like, maybe if it's just like, you know, 30% smaller, because now the icons are a lot clearer. They don't need to be as big. I think if it was like a little bit smaller. Also, like, the objective panel on the side is a little bit too big and distracting. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I think it should be smaller. I also think that there should be some way that you could hide it. But in general, I think this is a really exciting update video. What do you guys think? Let me know. I also recently covered an update for the upcoming life simulation video game Paralive, so make sure to check that out. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next one.